All right, welcome to my presentation here of the Zortea scope, where we learned about how I designed my periscope. All right, so the first phase here being the planning phase. So some of the things I went through were, most importantly, first, what materials will I use? Basically, what materials do I have around the house that will work? And then included within that is, how big do I want the periscope to be? That's going to really change some of the materials I use. I tried my best not to look at the provided plans because I kind of wanted to go off of my own, my own intuition. And as part of that planning process, I considered the key elements that had to be in place for the periscope to work. And the two most important elements of that were the angled mirrors, the angled lenses, and how they interacted with the core of the periscope. So that was kind of where my head was before I started to actually implement. So this was the best material I had in my house. I started off with this cardboard box. I felt like it was pretty pliable and able to kind of rip apart and tape apart as I saw fit. So here's the product. On the left side is the front-facing view. I don't have any glass or mirrors, but so this would have caught the image and sent it down the periscope. So the mirror would have been there, reflecting it straight down. And this is the bottom view, so I would look through this cutout. It's kind of hard to tell through this angle. And here's the second mirror that angles it back towards the viewer. So this gives you about, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 inches of extra viewing pleasure. So it actually ended up a little bit better than I thought. It doesn't look all that great, but we'll get to the improve stage. So what would I do to improve? So basically, I'm wondering how I can improve upon cardboard and duct tape. I mean, that seemed like a really solid building there. So I would improve, if I was really going to go gung-ho, I would get more sturdy materials, maybe go to like a Michael's craft store and, get some really straight, some of that high quality cardboard and use an X-Acto knife to get some really precise cuts, plug up any holes, where the cardboard is being joined, to decrease the amount of light that enters in there. I would more carefully measure the angle of the mirrors. I would just measure it at all, which I did not do here. And I guess that is where you'd have the math discipline included in the STEM activity, talking about angles. And then I would possibly lengthen the periscope. It gets you, like I said, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 inches. Maybe it's worth it to get a little bit more out of a periscope. So overall, pretty interesting. It doesn't look that great, but if I had mirrors, it would definitely function. So there we go.